Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to The Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. New week, new video, another brand new video. Here we are again, Bear Barley Trifecta. This is part 2 of the 3 videos. This is now the Bruichladdich leg of my installment. This is the Bruichladdich Bear Barley 2011. So that is the one. 50% ABV, natural colour, non-chill filtered. First fill American oak ex-bourbon barrels, and to be even more exact, I think it's Jim Beam and Jack Daniels barrels. So fantastic stuff. If you want to know what Bear Barley is, guys, I did highlight a little bit on my last video, so if you want to go back and check that, I will pop a link above. You can go back and check it. But Bear Barley, guys, just it's the oldest form of barley in Scotland. They don't use it very often because of the low yield. There's more kind of high yielding barleys out there now, like Lorette and Golden Promise and things like that. So this is the Bear Barley. Yes, these are the only 2 distilleries I know to be as a fact. If somebody knows any different, dive in the comment below. As far as I know, it's only Bruichladdich and it's only Arran that have used the Orkney Bear Barley. It's grown in Orkney, it's moved to Inverness and it's malted in Inverness, and then it goes out to the two distilleries. I think it was the same place, the same place it does it. Guys, let's dive in. I'm going to nose this, taste it. I've had it covered up for the last hour or so as usual. So yeah, Orkney Bear Barley from Bruichladdich. This is they say 2011. 50% ABV. So this is different from the Arran one, and I think this is where the distillates come in. I think this is the Bruichladdich, obviously Bruichladdich distillery, distillate, and I think the Arran distillate is definitely there's a difference. They start off the same. They start off musty, outdoory, farmy, that kind of thing, and then I think they go back to the Arran. The Arran becomes much sweeter and much fruitier. This one stays a wee bit more farmy and outdoorsy. Those wet hay, the wet grass and hay bales and things like that is sticking with this one. This is a little bit sour. It's a little bit sour on the nose, musty, sour note. That wonderful farmyardy quality to it, but nothing unpleasant. It's a real. It's probably the Islay vibe. It's an Islay whiskey, whereas the Arran's an island whiskey. This is from Islay. Definitely got that farmyardy, musty, wet grass, hay bales. I think the Arran had a wee bit of wet dog in it. This one doesn't seem to have the wet dog, but it's a wee bit more outdoorsy, farmy. But it's definitely malty. It's yeasty. It's like a sourdough quality to it. Fresh bread rolls, that kind of thing. You walk through a supermarket and the bakeries cooking bread in the background. It's that kind of smell. Malted milk biscuits is going on in this one, mixed with that kind of. There's a wee bit of toasted oak vibe in this one as well. It's even bordering a wee bit smoky, but I'm pretty sure it's unpeated. But it's got a toasty, smoky, spicy wood vibe going on. But then the fruity stuff comes. The lemons, the zesty, bright, fruity vibe. Still got a sour natural yoghurt thing going on, but the sweetness is coming through. Honey sweet, vanilla sweet. There's a little bit of herbal going on, but then there's that. It's not quite. Whereas I think the Arran, the fruitiness dominated. This is kind of, the fruit is trying to come through, but the other stuff, the sour, the outdoor, the farmy, the maltiness, is holding it back a little bit, so it's probably a wee bit more balanced with the Bruichladdich. I think the Arran one, I think the fruit kind of becomes fruit forward and dominates a wee bit more. But this is lovely. See, we've got that wet stone, that kind of putty vibe going on with this one as well. Lovely, and the fruit's not as dominant. I think the Islay effect is kicking in with this. It's more kind of farmy, outdoorsy. Wet grass, lovely minerality to it. There's a nice touch of sweetness coming through on this one. But guys, colour wise, this is a real light straw colour. Oh, this is definitely more white wine. Lovely light gold, Wonderful colour, all natural. Wish me luck. I'm going to send this down the hatch, nice and responsibly, of course. Cheers. Oh wow. Wow. First dram of the day, guys. Punchy, spicy, intense, lovely intensity. But it's buttery, it's oily on arrival, it's waxy. Both of them seem quite. Arrivals seem very similar on both. That lovely texture, bags of flavour, thick, oily, creamy, buttery, waxy. This is a little bit aromatic, and then it's becoming a little bit of dryness, and then it becomes really mouth-watering. Limes. This is lime juice, grapefruit juice, a little bit of bitterness again with this one. But then it becomes a wee bit more savoury. So nutty, walnut, there's probably the nut. Bags of flavour, truckloads of flavour. Let's do a second sip, guys. Need to do some research, don't we? And I'm also enjoying myself. Cheers, folks. Responsibly. Wow. These, I'll tell you the thing with these, they just get better. The more you sip them, the more they get more interesting, more complexity. Again, guys, this is one if you want to get your geek on. If you're new to whiskey, this might not be your thing. If you're a whiskey geek, this will be right up your street because it's interesting, it's complex, it's got that malty. It's a different type of single malt, and I know it's hard to say and it's hard to explain in such a short time, but the Bear Barley definitely makes a difference. It's interesting, it adds a beautiful complexity, wonderful maltiness, but this one now, the nuts are there, but then here comes the fruit. This is more apricot. It's more apricot than peach. I think the Arran was more peach, more pineapple. This is more apricot. There's a little bit of peach in there as well, and it's peachy, it's syrupy. It's those tinned peaches, tinned apricots, tinned pears, tinned apples. All that stuff's going on. The difference with this one, it's a wee bit more saltier. So the pepper and the sea salt, and it's beautifully integrated, beautifully balanced. The longer you go through this one again, now when you get towards the finish, guys, it's starting to sweeten off again. So you're bringing in some fruitier sides, some orange, some tangerine, some apricots, and a little bit of chocolate. So the chocolate is now becoming a wee bit more chocolate lime. So this is real complex stuff, guys. It's real interesting whiskey. I'm going to have to take a second sip, or a third sip even. And I'll do the finish while I'm doing this one. Cheers, folks. So chewy. Wonderful. And again, guys, like the Arran, the more you sip it, the easier it becomes. Real nice. Finish is silky, oily, hint salt. In fact, there's bags of salt. It's a salty finish. Pepper, ginger, lovely and aromatic. It's peppery, gingery, almost like, I hate to say it, it's almost like you're having a curry. It's got that kind of curry vibe. It's real nice, and then it finishes off with some nice lemons, limes, even lemonade. I think it's like homemade lemonade, and maybe some lemon iced tea mixed with that kind of spicy, wonderful stuff, guys. What another incredible whiskey. Thoroughly, I'm so glad I've got the opportunity to share this with you. If you've stuck by me this long, then fantastic. So, let's we're going to have to score this one now. This is where it starts to get tricky for me. So, guys, just before I score it, if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, that big red thing. Friendly reminder from me today, it's still free, it still doesn't cost you anything, it's still helping the channel massively on its way to 7.5k. You can join as a channel member. I think it's $1.99 a month, guys. You can help support the channel. If you want to help support on Patreon, on channel memberships, you can do both. If you want to just become a Patreon for free, you can also do that. Not fussed how you do it, guys, but if you like what I'm doing, dive in, help support. And now all we've got to do is score this one and get going, and it's easier said than done. Let's just score it. So, I know I've got a head-to-head coming up soon, so I need to be careful with this, because does it mean I can't change my mind on the head-to-head? But I think this one, guys, score-wise, I'm going to score this slightly higher than the Arran. I'm going to give this a 91 out of 100, and I'll tell you why I'm going to get a 91 out of 100. I think this one, for me, the Arran is great. It's super, super sweet. It changes though. It gives you that nice musky arrival, and you think, yeah, oh, this is farmy, and yeah, it's going to be great. And then the balance goes, because the sweetness takes over. The fruity sweetness kicks in. Listen, guys, if you like really sweet whiskies, then you'll probably prefer the Arran. If you like them a wee bit more savoury and a wee bit more outdoor and a wee bit more farmy and a wee bit more kind of wet grass and all that kind of vibe, that Isla vibe, then you might prefer the Bruichladdich. And I think on today, I'm going to score this. This is easily a 91 out of 100, guys. I'm going to score it 91. And I'm not looking forward to doing the head-to-head, because I think it's going to be an epic head-to-head. But guys, other than that, I'm Alan. I'm the Whiskey Friend. As always, the pleasure's in the sharing. And don't forget to send some great whiskey straight down the hatch. Cheers, folks. See you in the next one.